Kevin Mason, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? You having a good time? Got food in front of you. Got drinks. Shout out to Pat. He's got a great podcast, NYC Crime Report. Right. I have one also called Rebel Crime Radio, Crime with K. You can't subscribe. But tonight's not about self-promotion. Tonight's about comedy. Just give me 1 second. Definitely not about self-promotion. You like it? Cost me $20 in Chinatown. So proud of it. How y'all doing, man? Y'all happy to be here or what, man? You could have been anywhere. You chose to be here tonight listening to comedy, right? You could have been a hostage for ISIS. Could have been. Brother, you know what ISIS is? You don't know what ISIS is. Black people don't care about ISIS. The only way black people care about ISIS is if Beyonce got kidnapped. They be sitting there watching on TV, and we now report to you live from Iraq. Beyonce is now the newest hostage of ISIS. They be like, Beyonce got kidnapped by ISIS? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We ain't going to see this no more? We ain't going to see this no more? Look, let me tell you something. The reason the black folks don't care about ISIS is because they're not kidnapping black reporters. They're only kidnapping the white reporters. You watch the videos, you've seen it. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You're just kidnapping the white reporters. The reason being is you can't put a black person in front of a camera, give them a mic, and expect them to do what you want them to do. It doesn't work like that. Like, I can just imagine the video right now. You got the ISIS guy, he's talking to the camera, he's got the black reporter right there. President Obama, we have the reporter. You, read message. And the black reporter's like, shout out to all my niggas up in Brooklyn, I got made it on TV. I'll never get money for him, man, never. Months later, he'll still be waiting for some money for the hostage. He'll be like, look, President Obama, look, just send us Justin Bieber. We'll send it back to you. Just send something. Send Bieber, send Kim Kardashian. Still working on that ISIS impression. Now, I know I shouldn't be dancing around like that, but I want to tell y'all something. I'm 6'4", 250. I probably shouldn't be moving around the stage like that. It doesn't look right. But it's hard being my height and size, and hard to do things you guys do on a regular basis, you know? Some of you may think that being my height and size is okay, but there's lots of pros and cons of the shit that I go through on a regular basis. It's not, this lifestyle I chose, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, pro. I can help old people by standing in front of doors and opening for them, helping with their bags. Con. I can't stand at the front door at Caroline's because people keep trying to hand me their IDs and shit. Like I'm the bouncer or something. No, I don't know what the cover is tonight. No, I don't know where the bathroom is. Oh, you know what? We'll give you $20 to get in there. I need gas money anyway. Pro. Little kids look up to me like a role model because they think I'm big. They think I'm like a superhero or something like that when they see me. Con. Whenever something bad happens in New York City, people look at me like I'm a superhero, like I'm supposed to do something about the shit. Perfect example. Took the subway last week, walked on the car. Everybody saw me, looked at me when I walked in. It was like, and then I went and sat down. It was like, oh shit, that was a big motherfucker. He almost ate me. You see that shit? This homeless guy came on right after me. No shirt, no pants, no shoes, just a long ass trench coat. Comes on the train and says, I'm gonna smack everybody on this train with my penis. Penis! As if the first penis wasn't enough. Everybody on the train looks at me and they go, can you do something about this shit? And I'm like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. I mean, there ain't shit that I can do to this man that life hasn't already taken care of. But I'm like, we can't sit here all night like this. Somebody's got to do something. So I gathered myself and walked right up to him. I said, yo. He said, can I help you? I was like, nah, can you tell me I catch the 2 train? I gotta get the fuck off this train. Motherfuckers are on their own. Like, I felt bad as the train pulled off and I saw people going down for penis shots everywhere, left and right. But I'm like, they had the same opportunity to get off the train that I did when I ran off that fucking train. One of the other things that I don't like about my height and size, my voice does not match my body. It doesn't. It doesn't. Come on, I'm like, y'all looked at me and thought I would have have like a Barry White voice, right? And I came up here, I was like, oh shit, the Smurfs? Look, it's not my fault the way I talk. It's my mother. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. And when she first came to this country, people made fun of how she spoke. So when I was growing up, she made sure we spoke properly. I couldn't come in the house and use any old type of slang. It just was not acceptable. Do you know what I mean? Like, yo, ma, let me get a bowl of cereal. Yeah. That's what you're talking to. Hey, yo, ma, let me get a bowl of cereal. Damn. But what is this? Right? And I knew when her voice hit that octave, I knew I was about to get a beating. But it wasn't going to be a regular beating pack. It was going to be a beating in syllables. You ever got a beating in syllables? You will not be rude. I'm just glad she didn't stutter. That would have been the world's longest beating. She'd have gone back, got some Gatorade, come back, whoop my ass some more. You. I'm assuming that many of you have not got beaten in syllables. Am I right? One good thing my mother did for me, though, was that she moved us to a great neighborhood in Brooklyn. I'm from Park Slope, Brooklyn. Anybody from Park Slope, Brooklyn? All right, my man. Get a ride home after the show? Yeah. I'm not going to give you gas money. Is that okay? Biggest problem in Brooklyn right now is gentrification. And the biggest problem with gentrification is no one knows what gentrification is. Like, I told my buddy Kenny, I have a real problem with gentrification. He was like, word, that's not a big deal, man. You just go to Dwayne Reed, aisle 6, pick up the cream. Pay that shit right up. I'm like, no, bro. Pretty sure that's not what gentrification is. As a matter of fact, Kenny said, Kenny, come here for 1 second. I just want to take 2 seconds out for some of you who may be confused about what gentrification is. Take a look at this man's hair. Take a look at his hair right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Turn to face pretty people. Look at this. Look at his hair. You see this? Now, 10 years ago, this was all black. But then 5 years ago, these little white hairs started popping up in his head. And they didn't just come up anywhere. They took the best real estate right here, right around the front of the property. And there's no just for men for that. Thank you, Kenny. You the man. And that, my friends, is gentrification. One of the pros of gentrification is the fact that, like, I get to meet a lot of white people, and it's awesome. You guys are awesome. You know why? Because you get to do things that I don't get to do. Like wear flip-flops when I leave the house and shit. I can't do it, I'm black. Y'all wear flip-flops because you know ain't shit happening to you when you're going to need to run from some shit. You know what I'm saying? You should be walking down the street with that toom-toom. That's not for me. Flip-flop, flip-flop. Not today. Flip-flop, flip-flop. It's true. Alright, well, I'm going to leave y'all with this one. I got something that's been on my mind. I want to share a personal story with you guys. Can I share a personal story with you?
Yes!
Pat, can you give me some like soft R&B music here? I'm gonna leave you on this one. Yeah, give me something sexy. Something sexy. That's exactly how my sex life is. A little slower, a little sexy, little sax, little drums there. Little, come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it going. Yeah. I want to tell y'all about the first time I lost my virginity to a kitchen counter. That's right. It was a Saturday night. It was my turn to wash the dishes. I turned the water on real hot because I like it real hot and steamy. Get a lot of soap on my hands because I like lots of suds when I wash my dishes. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there washing the dishes. I got an itch in my crotch. But I can't scratch, because my hands are wet. The kitchen counter is dry. Scratch that itch. And as I'm scratching the itch, it turns into a tickle. And this tickle felt like heaven. And as I'm walking around in heaven, one of the angels turns to me and she says,